right. It is holiday deadline's over.
It is, and thank you so
Yes.
much to everybody who placed an order. Truly appreciate it. Greetings from Portugal. Hi. Always want to visit there. Have not yet, but one day, hopefully, I will make it there.
We do have some pre-loved bags up if that's something you're interested in.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
We're going to be, we're finishing up October's order week batch.
Yep.
So those will be out the door pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to cut out all of the holiday orders.
Yep.
So from that, I'm expecting I'll probably have another batch of scraps that will go out.
Yes.
December-ish?
Yes. So if you're wanting to get scraps from us, yes, it's coming.
What else? So we put up 2 new videos, 2 bag tours.
Oh yeah.
May 16th, you're in them.
I block it out.
You do.
I don't
and
like filming them.
So both the Maves, the bigger ones.
Yes, the May 16 and May 24. We did bag tours of hello from New Jersey. Love it.
Great.
I'm from New Jersey, so.
Minneapolis.
In the bag tours, I meant to put a Betty wallet in the bags because we like show you what can fit in there, and I absolutely did not do that. Just so you know, you can also fit a wallet in there. I mean, obviously, but I felt silly afterwards. I was like, why didn't I do that?
Let me
like,
show this.
Yeah.
Because this is beautiful.
It is. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness. So this is the first chestnut version of the Ainsley that I've done. She comes with a crossbody strap, just so we're clear. But this is the first chestnut one that I finished. And it's so pretty.
I just took pictures and put it up like 30 minutes ago.
Look at that. Look at that.
Here's the burgundy.
Here's the burgundy. Here's the difference between burgundy and chestnut.
They're like the same tone, but totally different color.
Hi from SF Bay Area, cool.
San Francisco Bay.
Yeah, I am just
over
the moon at how pretty this chestnut looks. I mean, the burgundy. Burgundy will always be my personal favorite, I think.
Yeah.
But I didn't get to make one in chestnut yet, and so it's very
The
satisfying.
milled contrast is great.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been thinking about like in the future maybe doing more mixing of milled and
ideas.
bridal. Oh shit! Look, here's one without a belly button.
I thought I wasn't gonna like it. It's pretty.
Mixing them?
Yeah, it's pretty great though.
It's.
I like in my mind. I'm like, is it going to look unintentional? But obviously,
Do I make things?
No, but like it could veer into the this is I had these scraps.
Oh no.
Obviously not, but like you know what I mean.
Mhm. Anyways, there she is. I am so happy with how that came out, and hopefully the person that ordered that will also be just as happy as I am.
It better be.
The subtle contrast between the milled and the flat color is so good. Yeah, totally agree. I really love it.
It's funny to me that talking to people makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You seem to be so comfortable in front of the camera.
But
it's
we're
only
not
because
actually talking. Yeah, well, first of all,
if I was alone,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
If we're together,
I would
it's
apologize.
A lot better.
It's so much easier.
It's why we typically, when we would do shows, we would do them together. I don't like doing them by myself because I hate like the POS system and like the payment.
Point of sale. Yeah.
That part like gives me a heart attack. I am not someone who could be like a cashier in any way. So I hate that.
I can't be for other reasons.
Yeah.
We've done this a lot too.
But this is easy. When it's the two of us, we complement each other.
You're doing great.
You do. So it makes it a lot easier to talk to people and bounce off of each other.
Love your hat.
Thanks. It's vintage. Love the bags.
Put the eyelet collar.
Oh, thank you. Yes, it's a big collar. I felt big collar energy today.
point of sale freaks me out so bad. I'm always sweating during transactions. It's
Thank
not a good
you.
vibe. It feels
I'm
like a
so
pressure
glad I'm
cooker for
not the
some
only
reason.
one. I hate it. I'm like, I'm gonna look this up. Like
Well, so
it's gonna break.
it's not gonna break.
Yes, I will make it break.
It's like finicky when we did this a while ago. It was finicky when you started up because, or if there's like a lull. If there's like a lull between it, like doesn't immediately like register that it's alive.
Alive again?
So
yeah, if you like, it's off for like an hour and you turn it back on, it's like takes a minute. I'm like, oh god, it's not gonna work. And
are staring through your soul.
Yes, and they're like, can we just? I just want to buy. And you're like, they're gonna change their mind. They're not gonna want it.
And people also want confidence in the POS system. They don't want to feel like you're being double charged or like you're messing it up.
And I don't want to make someone else feel that way.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so many things. Anyways, hated POS.
PTSD for POS.
Yeah.
Is it possible to visit your shop and shadow and ask questions? You can ask questions, but we don't invite people into the shop for that specific purpose.
I'm gonna be candid, and Nick will hate it, but we have been chatting about doing classes, like in-person classes at some point. It wouldn't be in our studio.
No.
At this point, we would go and do it somewhere else. But that's a potential possibility for the future.
Mild and plan, both are same thickness or same temper. Oh, for the mix. The milled is a little bit softer.
Yep, and it's slightly thinner.
Mm-hmm. But I think
they work really well together. I mean, you have to think about where you're putting them.
Yes. Like I said, I didn't want it to be like patchwork.
Yeah.
Did you make your hat?
I didn't. Although I've thought about doing that. I do have shearling under the table that is like especially fall, winter, I stare at it. I'm like so afraid to touch it for some reason because I love it so much. I want to make something fantastic out of it, and I just haven't found it.
Always disconnects during the biggest sale.
Of course.
That's true.
Yes. One of my favorite parts of not having a store anymore is not doing the POS. I'm so glad I'm not the only one who found that stressful, because that to me was always...
It's not fun. The people that can make it fun, that's like a special skill. I don't know what this says. I see country. I see beautiful.
What?
I'm reading this out.
Oh, I didn't even see that one. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
We are like brainstorming different video ideas, and we got some really great sewing machine tip questions about
from
tips.
Alejandro. Is that his name?
I think that's correct. Alejandro.
Yeah, I think that. I'm sorry if I got your name wrong, but you sent some really great questions in, and they're questions I absolutely have answers for. So we're going to be doing some videos to answer those questions.
Also, a long time ago, when we lived in a different place.
In a far off land.
In a far off land.
In a long time
and we'd order pizza. The name on the box would be Leanne. Leanne.
What are you trying to... Why are you telling people that?
Because it's funny.
Oh, great. He calls me Lean all the time. It's really rude. No one could ever get my name right.
What are we talking about?
Do we want to just like talk about the general question that we're going to talk about today?
Oh, right. We skipped that part.
We didn't do that. We're not good at sticking to a plan.
No.
So you said it was process.
Yeah. So we got a lot of interaction on the one story that Leanne put up. That was her cutting out construction paper to figure out the tiling situation of this like a really small like landing mudroom area.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know, besides doing this, like on my weekends, I've been trying to tackle this little space. It's at the very top of the steps coming up from our basement. There's a landing with like a nook in it. So I built a built-in in there to store stuff, because before it was just a bench that we just like stuff would just pile up, and it was a big old mess. So
and it's interesting because there is like a depth there that you would think, I guess it really is
It's for the doors to swing, I
because
think.
there's 3 doors in that really small space.
Yeah.
of the house.
And then there's a door that goes outside, and then there's another set of steps that goes up to our kitchen. So, anyways, I got the built-in, like, we're gonna say 85% done, and I'm so excited about it. But the flooring in both that area, up the stairs and into our kitchen, is this really gross tan linoleum, and so I've been trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. I've been experimenting with the idea of either doing linoleum on top of that I like.
Our house has a lot of cream in it from the era
owner.
that it was painted in.
Yes. It's like a
Not that
yucky
stark
cream,
white
though.
is a good option either, but like it's an old, and it's some of it's oil paint, which should blow your mind because
Yeah.
people don't do that anymore either. But it's like it's so hard to figure out design
Color.
when you're like you have like a tint over your eyes.
Yeah,
from
it's
the
like
cream.
looking through a filter in there. It's just like walking into like a big beige space, but it's not big, it's small beige space. But anyways, so
Sorry.
been trying to figure out my tiling. I have this idea of what I want it to look like, which is, it's actually, I've been looking it up a lot, and it's like really a Victorian style of tiling for hallways and entryways.
Classic.
But it's very classic, and I feel like when we were in Philly, a lot of the entryways would have some sort of tiling along those same lines.
Yeah, a lot of houses have like, what is that called?
I was just trying to think what is that called?
I
And you
don't
walk
know
in
why
and
I'm
there's a
thinking
door
breezeway,
that-
but it's not.
That's what I was thinking too,
not a
but it's not a breezeway. It's an entryway.
Vestibule?
Vestibule, that's it.
Like a small vestibule.
Yeah.
Like,
And so anyways,
Yeah.
I am crazy, and I like to plan things out and get a clear vision in my mind before I execute anything, or at least as clear as I feel I can get it. And so to do that, I literally cut out construction paper. I think I saved it all. Of like,
I just ignored her while she did this.
I know, and I really appreciated that.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And so I literally laid out what would be normal-ish tile sizes and essentially tiled it's very small space. It's like a closet. I laid them out to the pattern that I wanted, figuring out like, could it work? And I took pictures, I put it on our stories. We got a ton of comments on it. People loved it, and I appreciate that. The comment that I posted with it was, look how crazy I am. I'm planning tile with construction paper. Most of the comments were, actually, you're
That's a
super
great
smart,
idea.
and that's a great idea. Which I appreciate, because my whole thing was like, I didn't want to waste tile or whatever I might use to make the space. And I was like, well, I have all this construction paper from Wes's construction paper pile.
Well, I think it kind of talks to the point of like, you can do so much thinking about something.
Yeah.
But
you also have to do.
Then you have to do
Yeah.
to see if what you've been thinking about actually is what you want.
Yeah.
And we were talking about the same problem, sort of like with the color of that area.
Yeah.
So
yes.
You know,
yes.
you could pick out a color all you want, and then you could bring it into your home and paint it, and then it looks weird.
Yeah.
And then it looks weird on the wall next to it because the light hits differently.
Mm-hmm.
So like, there's.
So what we want to talk about today is a little bit of process, the creative process, and the common thing that a lot of us creatives do, which is overthink.
Think of the episode of Friends where Chandler was locked in.
Was locked in?
Oh, inside the apartment.
Oh, was he stuck in the bathroom?
Something like that.
I think he was trapped in the bathroom. I don't remember that one. I don't know. I've watched a lot of Friends.
So I just went online to check out the bag. It states it won't be ready till 12/24. Could it be any sooner? So our holiday order deadline for that delivery date has passed. That was yesterday.
Yeah.
So, no. That's just,
yeah.
That was our holiday order.
DM us if there's something else we can help you with that, though.
Especially for these guys.
Oh, check out that bag. Is that
yes.
where? Okay. I thought they meant they already placed an order.
No.
Okay.
Well, at least I don't think so.
Okay.
How do you choose hardware? I'm trying to come up with the design language and wondering about hardware.
That's great.
That's.
It's good that you're even thinking that. I feel like it's.
Oh man, we're behind.
Sometimes it can be a very.
ATM vestibule.
Why is it?
I'm not remembering that episode. You're like you.
Oh, he gets stuck in the. Yes, he gets stuck in the ATM vestibule.
Yeah.
I do remember that. What were we talking about? What was the thing we just said?
We're on it today.
I know, sorry.
Hardware choice.
Oh, right, okay. A lot of people will wait to make that decision, and I feel like it's super important. So the fact that you're thinking about it now is great. So there's a lot to consider. There's material, there's finish or color, there's functionality. So there's a lot to consider.
And then you're going to be limited by what's even out there. What's available.
Because you might have something in your head and you go to look for it and you can't find it. So my first thing I'll say is, I think because we're designers, you want to think like visually, what do you like, or what are you wanting your collection to look like? So for me, like, we don't do silver, and people have asked for it in the past, but I'm not gonna fold on that. I love using solid brass. I love the way it looks. I love the way it patinas. I love the way that it lasts forever. I love that it can be recycled down and reused again.
It complements the leather.
Yeah, there's so many reasons why I love it. And so the way I came to that conclusion was, I was, at the time before we got started, I was just like normally like on Pinterest collecting like, oh, I like this bag and that bag and this bag and this bag. And I look back at it, what's the through line here? They all have gold hardware. I mean, there were other things besides that, but that was one of the things that I was like, I wouldn't wear a bag with silver hardware. I just wouldn't, like, personally. So I'm not going to design a collection with silver hardware because I don't even necessarily get that person. Like, I can put my mind there and get there if I needed to, but because I'm designing my own collection.
Well, the other part of that is what's commonly used for silver hardware is zinc.
Right.
And zinc is, I believe when it's made, it's a chemical process, so it's not something that could be recycled if it was like, if a mistake happened. It's like
it's
more brittle.
Softer.
And
it's not brass is very hardy, even though it can also be soft and get scratched.
Brass is softer because zinc is stiff.
Yes, you're right. But there's just so many reasons why, to me, brass was the right move. Aesthetically, I like it. Like Nick said, it works really well with the leather. The other thing is that both the leather and the hardware patina at the same time. So like they get the same interaction with like the human body and like become their own thing, which I really love. So it's a lot to think about. Like I said, first I would go with visually, what do you just like if we're talking about finish. Then it's about functionality, I feel like is probably the next thing. And like, how do you want it to function? Is it just like a visual thing? Like on our mini Barry bag, for instance, there's the brass ring. There's no function to it. It's just a beautiful piece of hardware that I like on there. There's a solid brass magnet underneath to grab it and pull it up. That's true.
But like a long time ago, the Greta and the Phoebe's ring was the closure.
Functional.
You would put it through the hole, and then that would be the closure.
Yeah. I realized how like kind of clunky that was, so I made it so it still looked like that because I loved visually how it looked, but I made it more functional by riveting it into place on the lid and then adding a magnet to the back, because the magnet's obviously much more functional and easy and quick to use.
I recently learned that back in the day they would shave down the floor joists to a point and float like a 6 inches of cement over the joists and then put down the mosaic tiles, which seems insane. It does seem insane.
Wow.
Very soundproof for the basement.
Nick is always thinking about soundproof stuff.
I am.
He wants to live in a quiet world.
I do. Silver hardware often comes across as cheap. I agree with that.
I mean, look at I literally have all gold and brass stuff on.
I think it needs to just be like, if you're using brass or silver, there's a way to do it that makes it not cheap, but it's just like so easy for it to look like.
But it's also so dependent on what the aesthetic is. So like,
True.
if you're going for like we're going for something that's more clean, or
I think the weight
classic.
of the actual thing has
That's
a lot
true.
to do with it too.
The hand
because like
feel of
if
it.
you have like a chain that you're wearing, like
Mhm.
some bags have chains for
A strap.
a strap,
Mhm.
but like if that feels light, like too light, it'll
Mhm.
it'll feel cheap. It'll be weird.
The sound that it makes when it like
The
touches
sound is
other things.
it's the whole thing.
Yeah, there's a lot to consider.
Will the Ainsley fit an iPad Pro?
How big is an iPad Pro? If you can give me
Specs are
measurements.
7.02 by 9.7. Let's find out.
iPad Pro.
I don't think so. That seems kind of large.
7 by 9 and 3/4 essentially.
No. So
No.
If that's the measurement of an iPad Pro, then no.
Yes.
This is slightly smaller than those measurements.
Yeah. Good question.
Yeah.
Should we make a briefcase version?
Stop. Keep your magnetic hardware organized and separated to avoid demagnetization. Learn that the hard way. I'm a silver jewelry person, but a brass/gold leather good hardware person. I contain
multitudes. I love that. That's really interesting.
Okay, this person asked again. So 10 by 8 in the case, definitely not. Yeah, that is interesting.
What would
I don't
fit?
wear
I can grab.
jewelry, but if I did, it would probably be gold. I have like one jewelry.
One jewelry. You have your ring.
I tried to wear a watch, and like, cause I would love to be able to wear a watch, but I can't do it. Something about it bugs me. I smack it on stuff.
What was the size of the
10 by 8.
Yes, to a briefcase version with a crossbody strap. Just so you know, the Ainsley does come with a crossbody strap, and if I made a briefcase, it would have a crossbody strap. Sorry, what was the dimensions?
So 10 by 8 with the case.
10 by 8 with the case.
Yeah, so I don't think that would probably, maybe the 24.
Yeah.
Would be the only bag that would fit something like that.
It would fit lengthwise, but not
or the big Bowery.
widthwise.
But anyway.
To do with that.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Anyway. You have to, for hardware, it's also then you think about all that, and then you have to think about like what's even available out there to see if what you want is available in the material you want without purchasing 20,000 pieces of it.
Yeah, and I was gonna say also to then look at price per.
Yeah, price per.
You know,
piece.
think about like, is that gonna be?
And then like hardware, you have to consider will add a lot of cost to your bags or to your product.
8 by 10, probably so.
Yeah.
I feel like the big might be the answer. Okay. I feel like the big Bowery is
The big Bowery would work.
Yeah. Or the Mave 20.
Or the Mave 24.
24.
Yeah.
I'll grab that Mave 24 so I can show you the two.
Hello from Melbourne, Australia. I'm an old belt maker and I source hardware globally. I think that's probably really common. But even so, like there's just, unless you're gonna create something, she says thanks for checking, unless you're gonna make something on your own, not on your own, but like do something custom, it can be tricky.
This is the Mave 24. It does not have a crossbody strap. It's a shoulder bag. And then this is our large Bowery, or just the Bowery. We have a mini Bowery and a Bowery.
I call it the regular Bowery.
The regular Bowery. She does come with a crossbody, adjustable crossbody strap. Just so you know, these two should both fit that size item that you're talking about.
But yeah, the creative process is funny.
Yeah, it is.
Look at these. It's fun to see all the colors together.
Can we talk about that really quick?
Oh yeah.
So
we're on top of it today, guys.
Okay, we're literally all over the place. I feel I'm very manic. Okay, a friend of ours owns a shop in New Hope, Pennsylvania, if you know where that is. Lambertville, New Jersey, New Hope, they're across the bridge from each other. We have not been able to do a show in a very long, since COVID. We stopped doing shows. Mainly because we get so busy, it is difficult to make back inventory to do a show. We, however, have talked about wanting to do them again to some degree or some way, if it's a pop-up shop or something like that. Anyways, to the point, we are going to be dropping off our Betty wallets at our friend's shop, Wild Heart Paper Company. So her store is a like a paper goods. What's the word I'm thinking? I'm not.
Stationary.
Stationary. Thank you. A stationery store, kind of like small home goods, and she does like beautiful ceramics. So she is letting us put a bunch of Betty wallets in her shop, and I'm really excited about it.
Bunch of Betty's.
So if you've ever wanted to see any of our stuff in person and try it out, and you live near New Hope or Lambertville, New Jersey, New Hope, Pennsylvania, those will be there very soon for you to touch and feel and open and see if you'd like to purchase one. And we are in talks of possibly doing a pop-up shop and in that case, I would obviously be bringing bags with me.
That would be in spring.
No.
What?
Small Business Saturday.
Oh, you're crazy. She's
not.
crazy.
I'm not crazy.
She's crazy.
So, potentially.
I too have the Cobra Class 26 and feel like I am always stopping to wind the bobbin thread. True. Do you have any time-saving suggestions? You can wind the bobbin while you sew, if you have the other thread.
Oh yeah.
Just like while you're sewing.
Yeah, you can. You just need to have
I also don't feel like it winds the fullest it can be. I would agree with that. I think
I never wind it all the way because then it's so thick that it like messes with the tension.
Yeah, you can wind it as you sew. If you really want, you could just like have bobbin winding time. And I don't know if you have multiple threads, like thread colors, but you can just
Wind bobbins.
Yeah, it's a thing that people not I don't know for this specifically, but people buy pre-wound bobbins. Don't do that, but
No, that's great.
it's a thing.
Yeah, if you have two of the same
Thread spools.
Yeah, two thread spools of the same color, or you want to, wind a bob. You can do it at the same time. You just put the. Can you move over?
Oh.
Do I see it? You can see it on YouTube. Is this YouTube? Yeah. Yeah. So you would just, while I'm sewing here, I would put another spool here, and then although I've got to say I've never sewn while doing that before, and I also wonder if it would mess with the tension at all.
I don't know.
I would try it on a piece of scrap
Give that a try.
first. But that would be my only suggestion.
That's funny. The machine we started with was like
Oh my gosh,
the
tiniest
bobbin.
on the planet. Yeah.
And it was with like 92 thread.
Yeah.
But anyway, the cylinder arm on that was like tiny.
It's like this big.
Right, you want to talk about this?
Yeah, I'm going to be redesigning our Veda bag today, and I'm very excited about it.
Woo-hoo.
And I have a feeling someone will probably come over with his phone and start filming me, but we'll see.
What does that mean?
I don't
Did
know
you
who else
hire
would
a
be doing
separate
that.
film crew?
Yeah, exactly what I would do. Please come film me while I'm doing something that I have to think about.
Yeah, you love it.
It's my favorite. If you ever see me giving like side eye in a video, it's because I'm very annoyed at Nick filming me. Anyways. Huh? I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
I have a Betty on order now too. Oh, awesome. My current collection,
I have a Bowery.
a Sally
Ooh.
wallet.
The original with the
With
strap.
the strap, yeah.
I really like the Sally wallet.
Me too.
It's just, yeah.
A Maeve and a Chloe. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
Oh, thanks to
My
my
husband. You have a great husband,
Good
first
work.
of all. Good job, hubby. That's awesome, and thank you so much for
Yeah.
supporting us like that. That really means everything. So thank you. I love that Betty wallet. I use the Betty wallet every single day.
Are the card holders from your
Yield
yield
video
going to make the... No.
No.
So,
Doesn't make the Betty. That's just an old card holder design that Nick had made a long time ago.
many years ago.
Many moons.
It's a real simple... Like,
Just a
this is what I
very-
carry. This is
yeah,
my
yeah.
wallet. Don't steal my stuff. But it's just like a real simple...
Yep,
Card
that's
holder.
what the yield, that video, the yield
the Betty
video. Mhm.
is bigger in square feet than just like this.
Yeah, the Betty is multiple pieces.
Good question. That would be crazy to get 80 Bettys out of a hide.
Oh my gosh, that'd
impossible.
be fantastic. That'd be a very large cow.
I was gonna make a dad joke about all the stores being stationary, but then I remembered Jamie has a non-stationary store. She's a mobile
Oh,
store.
very good. The mobile store, I get
Smart.
it.
Leather Machine Co. sells pre-wound bobbins. Haven't tried them though. Yeah, I would imagine they would
Oh,
do it with their thread, so you'd have to be using their thread for that to make
oh,
sense too.
true.
As a husband, I can confirm H&H is the best gift your wife will get all year.
Oh, that's so nice.
Husbands in the chat, take notes. It's so funny every holiday season. It's just like we get all
All
these
men.
men ordering, and it cracks me up.
It's very funny. I
It's
also
just like
though,
a clear
appreciate
delineation.
all the men this year that put their order in early
On time.
and on time. Thank you for listening. Or maybe their wives are just like, you gotta do it now. So thank you for all those though. Okay, did we cover all of the things?
I crossed a bunch of stuff out, so probably.
I think you were just going cross happy though. I don't know that.
Yeah.
I don't even know what any of those things say.
And my handwriting.
I can't read anything
It's
you
great.
read.
I am excited about the Veda. I
Me
want
too.
to to see how it changes, because that's such an old design.
It's going to be very different.
So it might not be the Veda. Is kind of what I was thinking.
Oh yeah, she might get a new name. Is that what you're saying?
Rename. Veda's a good name.
I like the name Veda.
Um,
Do you know what it's from?
the name?
Mhm.
My Girl?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I didn't think you were gonna get that.
It's like a classic movie
I cried
for
when I
our
got stung by the bees.
generation.
It's true.
By the bees. You can't see without glasses.
Oh, stop! I'm gonna cry.
All right, get your questions in. We're gonna go soon.
I gotta start designing this bag. It's just staring at me, making me.
I did take photos of the chestnut Ainsley, which is up, and then I also took photos of the cerulean May 16, which I just posted
Yes.
as well. So it's so hard to get color accurate images. So I actually redid the cerulean Ainsleys after I better edited the
Oh, you
May
went back.
16s. I went back because
You
They-
figured out a better way.
we also processed darker into Shopify from
Oh, good
Lightroom,
grief.
which was frustrating
That's-
on a different level.
That is very frustrating.
But my camera always thinks the blue is like,
Green.
I don't even know how to explain it, but it basically pumps up
Saturation.
the light color to like 6,000 or like
Oh,
65
Like the white
100.
balance?
the Kelvin, yeah.
Yeah,
So I have to like go back and fix that.
that's frustrating.
Anyway, my wife still uses her Charlotte every day. That's awesome. And
That's-
she even had me make matching olive bridal card holder.
That's
Incredible.
so. I love that. Oh, because hers is olive. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
it's
awesome.
such an like that's the one that Leanne wears. It's
Yes,
such like
it
an
is.
easy like regular bag.
It's very easy to throw on and just go. The other thing I like about that bag is that, well, one, I love that it's minimal, so you can't get too much crap in it, because I'm one that would end up with like 50 million receipts and chapstick and whatever at the bottom of my bag forever. So it's minimal, you can't put too much stuff in it, but just enough room for the essentials. And I feel like it wears,
Exterior pocket.
you can dress it up or dress it down very easily.
Yeah,
That bag.
that's true.
hmm
The
The Boda is the other one that I feel like is the same way. You can dress that bag up or down. That's the bag that I want to make myself next.
Oh, if to the person that has multiple bags, if you want to write reviews, that would be very helpful. We love that.
Yes, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Maybe you already
maybe you already have. What else? Yeah, if you buy from a small business this year, not necessarily us, definitely like write them a review if you had a positive experience.
Yeah.
You know, interact with their content. There's things you can do that like don't cost money.
Yeah.
Which they will appreciate.
100%.
So that's just a nice thing to do.
You need to lower your quality. How can I buy her multiple bags when they last forever?
I know.
Oh, if you guys...
that's our whole thing.
Yeah.
Planned obsolescence, but...
if you guys have been listening to the articles of interest, I feel like I'm talking about it every week, but the latest one, I think it was that episode I was listening to. But anyways, they're talking about outerwear and gear and stuff like that, and this one company that they would make stuff and it would just last forever and there was no reason for anyone to buy more, and the audience also wasn't that huge. It was for mountain climbers, so they kind of almost went out of business because of that. So then, that's what it was. They were talking about how outerwear companies all started off making just like really high quality stuff. This is all after World War II. Sure. Because all these men,
manufacturing.
Yeah, all these men went into World War II and they first were given gear that sucked, and then it's a whole thing. It's a whole history lesson, but it's very interesting how the quartermaster and like his likes and dislikes made things a certain way. Anyways, they ended up with the field jackets that were so high quality and amazing, and then because nobody knew that the atomic bomb was going to be dropped, like no one besides the people who were like...
It was a secret.
Yes, but like the quartermaster didn't know,
Project.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. So they're thinking this war is going to go on forever. They're still making tons and tons of gear.
Oh, interesting.
Tons of clothing. That's why they end up with all this surplus.
Oh.
So they had, I can't remember the numbers, they state the numbers of like how many warehouses you would need to put all the surplus they had, because they don't make just clothing. It was like cups and chairs and desks and all the stuff. So anyways, but it was such high quality stuff. So these surplus stores just started popping up. Like the one guy was talking about in Allentown, Pennsylvania, that he would just go to the surplus store and get like, all the socks he would ever need. And they're all great wool socks that will last you forever.
There used to be one on Walnut.
Yeah.
Goldberg's.
Yep. But anyways, so then these men who were in like the mountaineering infantry came back and designed their own gear for mountaineering. And it was so great and high quality, but like the scope of people that would buy that gear was so small, and they would never need to buy another one. So basically those industries all end up pushing more towards like the fashion end of things, because fashion goes out of style and changes, and so people will need to buy something new.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you do, like kind of to Daniel's point, like what do you do when the quality of what you make is so good you don't need to buy multiples? I mean, that's, to me, is like, that is the goal. I guess you just expand into different categories.
Yeah.
It really, I guess, depends on what you're producing to find the next thing.
Yeah, my personal take on it is I want to design a collection that like those bags will last forever and will be like an heirloom piece that can be passed down.
Sure.
However, I as an artist will always be
making new designs.
Yeah, well, developing and changing and like not necessarily going after like a fast fashion, but like I always want to be improving my skills. I always want to be, trying the next thing I want to do and like evolving. That's what I was looking for.
Sure.
I will always be evolving as an artist, so I will always be making new bag designs, and some bag designs will go away and new ones will come in. And so to me, but it's not like this fast fashion version of it. And we don't even necessarily do that in like super close seasonality, other than like we do typically launch bags in spring. But
yeah, that's more to keep us sane.
Yes.
I think. You can use a small chip chart to help with photography color accuracy, working on like product photography skills as well. Yes, I'm aware of that. I'm also just a little bit lazy. But I agree. That's a good point. I know you love using a hook knife.
Yes.
What is it like keeping it sharp? Which model do you like to use? I find like so when you first use it, it's like surgical.
It's so sharp.
Um,
I actually like it when it's a little dull.
I agree. That's funny.
Because when it's brand new sharp, it will cut through your
It's
pattern.
like a little too easy.
It's a little too easy. You could almost cut through your metal edge ruler. Like that's how sharp it is.
I don't know why. Maybe it is the shape, but I find that they last quite a while.
They really do. And I think the fact that we like it to be a little dull is helpful.
But like it will, and like depending on where you're cutting on the actual blade, like I find that this part for me gets the least amount of use.
Yeah.
So like if I need something really sharp, I can kind of like make it work.
Oh, never thought of that.
But
I guess I would have a reason to do that.
This is great, especially for like detail work. I use it probably more than the rotary.
I think I use them equally.
Yeah, I mean the rotary is great for straight cuts.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think this one was from Weaver.
I think so too.
And they have a different design now, I think.
But it's the same idea.
But it's the same thing. And then you can get the blades. We're probably slow to change our blades.
Yeah,
but it's called a trimming knife. But like they just come.
Like you would buy X-Acto knife. Same idea.
I'm trying to think of how long they last us.
It's so hard because I really do feel like I will use it when it's still quite dull. And when you change it, it's like, whoa, this is a little too sharp. You have to be careful when you use it. When you change it and use it for the first time.
Yeah, we're kind of slow to change blades, needles, etc.
Needles, I'm a little bit more excited to change.
Yeah, but it definitely lasts a while.
Yeah. I mean, if you're trying to keep it super sharp, I'd imagine you'd change it out once a month.
Yeah, probably.
Depending on how much you cut,
but
I guess.
Yeah.
That'll be definitely fun.
And we've never like resharpened them.
No, can you do that? I mean, I guess
probably
you can.
Could.
I don't have any knife sharpening skills.
I mean, business owners could also just be happy with making a good living for yourself and employees and not focusing on building billion-dollar brands with shareholders and IPOs, etc. Crazy concept, I know.
Yeah,
well, I mean, that's a fantastic point. I think, Yeah. Like turn of the century, 1900s, like more people had their own little business, right? Just to sustain themselves. And yeah, I think that's a super valid point. All the money is going to big companies when it could be used to support smaller companies doing better things. Environmentally, sustainable, all the things. I think the unfortunate thing is once a small company is doing something good, the big companies go in and copy it, and then they kind of dilute like the actual like cause behind what started the small business.
Totally.
And then people go, well, what's the difference? Like, why would I spend more for something,
Because it'll last you forever.
Yeah. I missed it. What was the brand of that? I think these are from Weaver Leather Supply.
Yeah, I believe that's where we got them from. But I feel like if you looked up like, what did the packet call it? A
trimming knife.
Trimming knife.
Claw knife or a trimming knife. If you look up those, you might be able to find it.
Yeah, I feel like Googled it.
We only bought 2 ever, so.
Yeah.
That's giving an idea to DIY build a strop that can sharpen those blades. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be cool.
They said it was from Weaver. Thanks. How many per style do you produce since you do it all yourself for your inventory online? So it's all made to order.
Right, so we don't have inventory.
If we had an inventory, so let's talk a little bit about business. So there's a big reason why we don't do it where we have like, a huge stock of it.
Okay.
If you think about all of your bags, they're a dollar figure. So if you have, 100 bags sitting back there and they cost you, a certain amount of money, you have a lot of money just sitting there if they're not selling. So that's like any brick and mortar has to deal with that. Like inventory management is like a huge deal.
Yeah.
So I lost my train of thought here.
It's okay.
Anyway, we're made to order because then we don't have all that money sitting there,
Right.
not doing anything for us, and we can basically create like a sustainable chain of events so that we're not sitting on anything or
Right.
nothing. Just that was a very poor explanation because my brain's not here today.
It's okay.
Um,
There you go.
But if we were, like I said, if we were sitting on a bunch of product, that would just be money we could not use for something else.
For something else that might be more important at the time. Also, because of the way we have our
It's
ordering,
also why there's a lead time when you order.
right, that's why our ordering system is set up the way that it is. So we're only open for a week, the first week of every month to take orders, and we shut down, meaning everything on the website looks like it's sold out. We make everything for that month, send it out, and reopen again. It just makes us so we can be a little bit more nimble with our funds, and put it in the places that we need at the time. I mean, obviously, if I'd love to get to a place where we could have a little bit of back stock. Not a ton, but a little bit would be great, just so that we could do like shows. And
well, your inventory management has to support the business you want. So if like, for example, if we were doing the shows, we would have, in my opinion, one of each design and one of each of the colors.
Yeah.
Which when you multiply that by
how many designs we
12
have?
designs times
4 colors.
4 colors. 6 colors, I think. 6 colors. 12 times 6 times colors.
13. I don't know how many styles we have.
I think it's. We're really bad at this today. I think it's 12. I'm gonna go with 12. It might be more. 14.
It's probably more.
That's a lot.
Yeah. It is.
So it's not just like making 6 bags, it's making like 100 bags. And also having the time to have that extra. Every once in a while I'll throw like an extra one, and I won't tell Leanne, and then we have that one. But we don't get there very often.
No.
That's all I got.
What are some big bets, risks, calculate?
Ooh, what are some big bets, risks, calculated experiments that you've taken recently? Could you share when it paid off and when it didn't, and what you learned from it? So
Yeah.
I can definitely share when it didn't. This isn't that recently, but we made a bet on hats.
Oh yes.
So
Yeah.
we did a pre-order for hats, and it went very well.
The first one.
The first one, and then I feel like we did a second one, and it was okay.
Yeah.
And then we made a bet on the third one.
We bought inventory.
We bought inventory, and we didn't go well.
Yeah.
We still have hats.
Yeah, we lost some money on that for sure. We were working with a factory that's not far. I'm very close friends with the person that owns it and runs it. And it was.
It was a really good lesson in
it was.
Demand.
Yeah.
And size of our audience. And also, like shoes, hats have
sizing.
Multiple sizes. So,
that I think is the thing that really killed it in a way.
I mean, talk about having colorways, designs. Like every design and color has had like 6 or 7 sizes. So like it's almost exponential.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to carry, a certain, and everyone has a different head size.
Right, and you don't want to be like discriminatory to people that have big heads or small heads.
Yeah, they're clowns. So yeah, that was rough. We like I said, we still have some in our attic.
Yeah.
But we decided to just continue it, cut our losses, and
it wasn't worth
leave
it
where it was.
Yeah. But then I think a big experiment that we did was doing the weekly orders. So we used to be open all the time.
Just like normal.
Just like a normal, typical online store would be. And then Nick thought, came up with the idea of what if we were open just 1 week every month, which sounded insane. Most friends and family thought we were crazy.
Sure did.
They really, really did. And it worked out really well. And luckily, our audience was on board and continues to be on board with that ordering style. I know it does confuse some people, but our
I think confusion's part of it. So, like,
yeah.
It's important for us to be able to do a certain amount of business a month, right? Just like any other business. So in order to do that, we needed people to order around the same time so that we could batch effectively and get enough out at the time for it to make sense.
Right.
Because when we were doing it like one at a time, it got really hard because like
it was hard.
You'd make something, ship it, and then someone would order the same thing. Like I could have just made two.
Right. It was frustrating for me. Then it was frustrating for Nick too for ordering leather. There were so many reasons that it was the right decision, and especially because our customers were willing to wait and get on board with that model. I mean, it was absolutely the best decision we ever made. And we even tried going back to being open all the time.
We found the people that complained about it really weren't our customers, and they didn't put their money where their mouth is and purchase when we were open
all the time.
Regular, all the time.
Yeah.
So we went back, and we never should have changed it to begin with.
Yeah.
It's really easy to get in your own head about your decisions,
100%.
especially when, someone complains. You're like, well, should I change this?
Right.
But if it's working for you,
then
don't.
It didn't, to be open all the time, did not change our orders coming in at all. So the fact that it makes it easier for us to batch orders and place orders for leather, it makes more sense for us to just do what we were doing.
This person says scarcity creates demand. Yeah, so what we do is inherently scarce because we're just, two people making a business.
Yeah.
So
Making a business.
Making a business.
No.
Oh man, I'm gonna giggle now. Yeah, we're not just like some big factory where we have, a warehouse full of goods.
Yeah.
So that is also part of supporting a small business.
Tim says, I love my hats. I know you do, Tim, and I thank you so much for buying those hats.
They're beautiful.
They are.
High
I still
quality
have hats, and I love them. And they are high quality. They were high quality hats.
Yeah, that was a whole process to figure out, the material the hats are made out of and all that stuff.
Yeah,
and like with the compliment to our business, not just like be like, oh, let's just do a bunch of felt hats for $10 or whatever.
Yeah.
I have some barge toluene-free glue sent to me up north. When I used it, I applied the glue to the strip, let it sit, tried to stick to the piece together, and it wouldn't stick. So you let it dry, and it didn't stick together.
That's weird.
Did it freeze? Because that would be a problem.
Yeah. The barge that we used, it's toluene free or?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. It didn't stick.
Like at all? That's crazy. Because it's like rubber cement's like.
Yeah.
Should be.
I bet it did freeze. Is it possible that it had frozen at any time? Because that would ruin it.
What do you guys do here?
That seems
I'm new to your lives. It's okay.
Oh.
Is it okay if y'all give me a little idea?
Absolutely.
Oh, so we just do like a weekly Q&A, talk about our news.
We make bags, if that's not
business.
clear. Yeah. So we own a small leather goods company called Hemlock and Hide.
They are aware of it.
Oh, okay. They understand that part. Yeah. So we just come on here. We typically have like one thing that we want to talk about, like a bigger question or thing to talk about. Like this week we were just I don't know how much we really talked about it, but just like the creative process and overthinking. But then we come on and answer you guys' questions as much as we can and show you guys what we're working on. So yeah, it's basically a place where if you need to or want to ask us questions.
Wow, you guys made that question mark. It was beautiful. So yes. Sizing is, and you can ask questions obviously because you're doing that.
Yeah.
We love the interaction part. That's also part of what this is.
Definitely.
Sizing is the bane of my existence. Why can't everyone be standard size?
Seriously, just everyone be the same size.
No.
I'll be normal heighted.
With most of business decisions, we've found it's important to try it out. We learn many lessons through the experience.
Oh,
yeah, experience
definitely.
is everything.
100%.
For the teaching.
Yeah. For the barge,
teacher.
that Tolene, have you tried putting a flame on it?
Oh, I haven't.
Oh. I've seen people do that. That might
do.
help.
Yeah,
Careful,
it's too
don't
cold.
light yourself on fire.
Oh yeah.
But that's crazy. I've never seen barge not stick.
You both are so warm and welcoming as well.
Aw,
Thank you. Yeah, we've never had that issue with that glue specifically. So
No, typically it's like, rubber cement, literally.
I love the Thursday lives, but I also miss the group shop voice chats. So back during the COVID times,
yeah.
we had it was kind of like whenever people wanted to.
What was the name? Clubhouse?
Yeah, Clubhouse.
Yeah.
That became popular, and
we had like a leather group Clubhouse
group chat
with other leather workers, and it was so much fun, but it was also very distracting.
It was.
For me personally.
I haven't. How do I do that on a bigger piece? So I don't know exactly how to to flame.
Oh, I don't know.
Blowtorch.
I don't know.
I miss Clubhouse.
Aw.
Yeah, that was interesting and fun.
We made like literally some of the best friends. Just it was so nice because we're all very far away from each other, but we made this very close connection with other leather workers.
Yeah, like 1,000 people.
Yeah, and like a lot of us have met in person and traveled to like see each other and meet up at events and stuff.
The internet sometimes does bring people together.
I know, isn't that crazy?
It's incredible.
Sometimes it can be a positive place.
Black Hoop Valley leather, big piece, very carefully, a section at a time. Step 1, buy a flamethrower. Step 2, run out of your house.
Yeah.
Or no, be outside, I guess.
Yeah. Well ventilated area. Although you should be doing that anyway.
How long have you both been doing this small business? So since 2017 is when we officially launched.
How many years?
So 8, right?
8?
What year is it? 25, 6, 7. 2 more years until 10.
10, okay.
So yeah, quite a while now.
Yes.
All right, we are at 57 minutes.
I want to go design this bag.
So, final questions, and we're out of here.
I will ask you all a question really fast. If I did a pop-up shop in New Hope, Pennsylvania, would you guys come? Would you shop?
It's so location dependent.
It is. That is the nature of a store.
But the internet's everywhere.
Yeah, but I like the interaction.
With all the extra card holders and hats around, you should list those on the website along with gift cards for those husbands that missed the holiday order window. Oh man, the hats.
Yeah.
You can't win them all, right?
Yeah. I wish I lived closer. I wish everyone did.
Yeah. My wife still thinks it's so weird when I meet online friends in real life, but I remind her I talk to some of these people as much as I talk to her. Well,
yeah, and for like a long time.
To be fair, it's been like
just
5 years of knowing some of these people.
Yeah.
So like that's.
We don't recommend like meeting people online and just go out and meet them in person, but.
I mean that's what people do, I guess.
I guess that's true. It's like online dating or something.
You're showing your age.
I'm too old for that.
But yeah, it's cool.
It
That
is.
was It's so crazy to think about that.
Yeah. Oh, one quick thing I wanted to mention too. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I've been trying to do a weekly what I've been wearing in the studio reel or whatever, and you guys have been liking it. So thank you for doing that because you know what? It's actually.
It's good for you.
It is.
Yeah.
It's making me shop my own closet a lot more.
I knew it.
It's something that I have to like mentally prepare myself for, but because however we've tried things like that in the past, or I have, and it felt very
I think you viewed it as extra
forced.
work.
Yeah.
Instead of just like something fun.
Yeah. Well, I think also the saying of like what I wore in the shop this week means it can literally be anything because like I tend to wear like whatever I wear, but I still want to make an interesting video for you guys, so it's helping me to shop my own closet a lot more, be more creative and fun with my clothes. And so I hope you guys are enjoying that, and thank you for watching those and commenting and all that good stuff.
How far is Providence, Rhode Island from you? I'll be in that area for a week next year. Like 5 hours.
I love Providence. I would love to go there.
Yeah, it's like 4 hours to New York City.
Providence is just a difficult place to get to because it's
probably like 3 hours.
You think it's like 3 hours?
I'm like thinking it's probably because it's like it's through major cities.
It's more the traffic that you had to get there. But we might be able to work something out.
It's probably like 5-ish.
I think that's more accurate. Yeah.
Clubhouse was good times. I discovered a carpenter ant infestation one time while chatting with people. I knew you through Domestica course, and I just want to say I love your work and products. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank
Welcome.
you for taking the course. That's awesome. I hope it was insightful and helpful.
If I weren't a student, I would have ordered a bag. So if I will one day, I guess. Cry face. All right, cool. We're out of here because it's an hour. We gotta go. It's getting crazy.
Stuff to do.
These are supposed to be 30 minutes.
Yeah, well, that's not happening.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. These are really great. So, see you next week. Goodbye.